All right, guys. So welcome. Hope I can show you guys how to make these mashed potatoes pretty easy. Just remember, this is a basic mashed potato. From this point on, you can put anything you'd like in it. Say you'd like garlic in it. You add garlic. You have garlic mashed potatoes. You add wasabi to it. You have wasabi mashed potatoes. However, one thing I don't like is when people call cauliflower mashed potatoes because there isn't a potato in it. It confuses me. Anyway, moving on. So today, I call Vanessa to make sure that she has everything she needs.
So where is she on the Zoom?
Well, she just got up from a nap at around 6 o'clock. She texted me at around 6 o'clock.
Nicely done.
So I tried to get here at 5 o'clock in order to get all of this ready. What happened is that she said that she went to the store and proudly got everything she needed. Does anyone want to guess what she didn't get?
Potatoes.
Yes.
She didn't get potatoes.
So
everything. She got butter, she got half and half, she got salt and pepper. God forbid, everyone should have salt and pepper in their pantry. I'm
not surprised. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. He's digging, Don.
I throw away my side.
Vegans don't need salt or pepper.
I went to recycling today. I recycled all of our recycled goods, and I said, Vanessa, as soon as I'm done here, I'll come over and drop off this stuff for you. Do you need potatoes? She's all, sure. And I'm all like, did you buy a masher? She said, no. I'm all, well, fine. I have an extra one for you. So at around maybe 4:30, I call and say, I'm on my way. I'm getting over there, along with running errands. That wasn't my sole purpose of being there. I was about maybe 3 blocks away at her favorite place, Ace Hardware, because they're the only ones who recycle batteries. And I had a big waste basket full. So I call her twice, no answer right after Ace Hardware. Then I go to her place, her light's on in her living room, still no answer. I'm all, great. I have these potatoes for her, I have a masher for her, and all the other stuff she asked for. Another story on the other stuff she asked for. No answer. So I get over here, say, okay, maybe she's doing yoga. Justified. I don't want to mess that up. So she says, sorry, I just woke up from a nap.
Mind blown.
So she woke up from her nap and, of course, she said sorry, but anyway, yeah, I thought she was going to partake in this, but guess not.
She'll partake in eating.
So yeah, that's my funny Vanessa story.
She's waiting for you to make it and drop it off. That's why.
Yep. Just make it on her doorstep. She thought it was going to be an in-person class.
You know that's seriously.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to do one potato, one quick lesson. This is how I do it, and usually I'm doing it over a trash because that's pretty much how we do it in the restaurant.
Hey, Don, I can't see your potato.
Oh, sorry.
Your potatoes.
Oh, there you go. They're right in front of the camera, baby. So fast.
It's a nice peeler. So sharp.
And these were so small, you don't need to quarter them, but if you quarter them, guys, it does cook faster. That's all that is. You could cook them whole, you just have to wait longer. And if you guys are doing it in an Instapot, even quicker. So all you need to do is get them real soft. So there's your potato peeling lesson. Moving on.
Hey, Donnie, do we have to peel it?
That, seriously, it was so fast that it was probably too fast for me to learn.
Rox, are you making it right now? I see you.
I boiled my potatoes,
Wow, nice.
so I'm gonna follow along.
Very good. Okay, so moving this aside.
Donnie, if we have gold potatoes, we don't have to peel them, yeah?
Yukon Gold is what I was hoping for. So
How about red potatoes?
red potatoes and Yukons are pretty much the same thing. They just give off a different color, in my opinion.
Cool.
But I like the gold. I like the gold for some reason. They're a little creamier, but in essence, I really think they're the same.
But we don't need to peel it if we don't want to, right?
No, you don't.
I'm not gonna peel mine. I feel like.
Yeah. You don't need to peel it. So I'm gonna carefully open my Instapot here.
Oh, you got in spot. Dang.
Yeah, instant pot. Oh,
She lives.
Oh my God, she's
He's
alive.
alive. We're not gonna peel our potatoes because Papa got the bite-sized ones.
Good job, Papa.
Fingerlings.
Wait.
Hey, that sounds like
Little bite-sized potatoes.
I think
Hey, I
Phil
think
should
I have
still
baby
do that,
potatoes
and they're gonna be like little teeny tiny.
I
like-
never peel my potatoes. I just cut the eyes off.
You gotta get that baby peeler for the baby potatoes.
Well, I'm just gonna mash it by chewing it and then spitting it in the bowl.
Like a mother bird.
Mother Phil.
Phil.
Mother Phil.
Oh, both things. What's up?
Dang, dang.
Nah, that's just Dan.
Okay, guys, you can always keep your potatoes ready to go, and you can cook them early in the day and just leave them in your Instapot and keep them warm. They just need to be warm, but I gotta show you what a soft potato looks like. I use my thermometer, and if you could just push through it easily with your fork, they're ready. So like not that much effort, as you can see. Here, Lisa, give it a shot.
Hey,
No,
Don,
no.
how long did you put it on the Instapot for?
This one was the 10-minute steam.
Do you want me to take the temperature?
Fast.
Okay.
Thanks.
So while that is hot, now is the time for you to put in your milk.
Hey, Don, how much milk?
Wait, it was creamer, right? The
Oh yeah, your cream or half and half. I'm gonna use half and half.
okay.
Oh,
I
my
have
God.
cream though. You know what? Can I have the cream? What's this? What's
What
this?
about-
Yeah, I have that one.
What is a good sub for lactose intolerant? Nothing. Just suffer through it.
I've successfully used olive oil.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And no, yeah, we believe it or not, in the I've had caterings where they requested it to be dairy free, and
Wow.
yeah, it works. You could do it. It's just not as
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
creamy and yummy as I'd want it to be. Okay. So in a hot, you don't need to heat up the pan first, but we're gonna do. I'll add the ingredients, and then go in. We're gonna add 4 tablespoons of cream or milk. I'd add an extra tablespoon just in case if I need a little bit extra. The whole point is that this mixture cannot mix with the potatoes cold. If they do, your potatoes are going to cool down and they may not mix as well. Yeah, can you wipe it off? Yeah. I need a knife. Any knife. Large, small? Small. Now, when it's not that much, it's going to heat up pretty quick. And what did I put on the butter? 2 tablespoons of butter. Oh, and I'm also not going to measure it. Because I'm always going to add extra because, hey, that's what I do. This right here is a good time to add your garlic if that's what you want to do.
Hey, Don, do you have to do anything to the garlic before you put it in there?
Chop it.
So you don't have to bake it? You don't have to do anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just chop it and put it in there. Point is, you want that on top. You want to get fancy? Sure.
Okay.
If you want to get fancy, you could do a what is that? Roasted garlic. Oven roasted garlic.
Roasted.
Put that in.
No, that's not.
So
Too
if
much smart is roasted.
As you guys can see, I'm on a low heat and I am just melting the butter. And since I am going to be fancy, I'm going to add a tablespoon of chopped garlic in there.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All you need, it's pretty strong. Garlic is garlic. Just remember, it's salt that makes it activate. Okay, now, how many people are going to be doing this with a masher? How many people are using a, what is that called? A KitchenAid?
Can I just use my fingers?
Who's using a potato ricer?
I'm just gonna use a big spoon.
Button spoon.
What I used to use.
You can
You're gonna use the
that.
whisk.
You can use that, but that's fine.
I don't have a masher.
Right. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do first.
I could have used that instead of Vanessa, you know, because
This was about the 1.5 pounds.
I'm actually gonna use it.
5 of these potatoes. So once they're there, I'm gonna mash these with my masher. If you want it lumpy, stop. But if you want it pretty creamy, you want to mash it up pretty well. Now, those are just a couple. Here's the other apparatus I suggest everyone gets. It is a ricer, a potato ricer. This is the one I used at Vincent Crystal's when I made their mashed potatoes. Basically, you are going to put in your potatoes, and then you're going to crank it, and then it's going to come out. Check me out here. And then it comes down like, you know, grated cheese.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
wow. That looks awesome.
Potatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, you know, how they get it pretty fine at like fine restaurants. And
So can you just use a grater then? I mean, it looks like it's coming out with the same consistency as hash browns.
yeah, but
It'll take a long time.
It has to stay hot. You are at the mercy of, if these cool down, you're kind of screwed.
Man, that sucks.
So yeah,
That's how you
what you just mentioned, Rod,
Yeah.
cook the potatoes halfway, and then cool them down, and then put them through a grater.
Okay.
And then put them on a griddle because you've just made
Hash browns.
hash brown.
Yeah.
How's yours, Rocks?
Get all the little bits and pieces.
Ooh.
See, and so for that case, now you don't really need a hard spoon or whatever. It'll just mash pretty well, just like that. See that?
Hey, Donnie, what if you use a hand mixer?
Oh, a hand mixer? Yeah. So sorry. So, anyone use a hand mixer? If you use a hand mixer, I would still recommend mashing it down.
Okay.
The hand mixer is going to be the best when you're
It's not
finishing.
called hand mixed potatoes.
Stop that. Anyway.
Okay. Now,
There's a glare,
on
so
what?
that they can see the.
Okay. Right now is a good time to season the potatoes. I like Himalayan pink sea salt.
Where do you get that Himalayan pink sea salt?
Love that.
Trader Joe's or maybe another place called Sprouts.
Yeah, we have it at Sam's Club
Right.
too.
Sam's Club.
Okay. Yeah.
Costco.
Do you prefer that over just normal sea salt?
I do.
Okay.
Well, this is Himalayan sea salt. So now, if you don't like it salty, don't put as much salt. If you like it salty, go for it. Black pepper, add that as well. And then continue to mixing. Remember, you have a small amount of time before these get really cold, and that's a reason why that you're using hot cream and butter mixed in with that. So add a little bit at a time and continue mixing.
Would you say that you're folding it in?
Yeah, and you want to fold it in nice and neat.
You finished with this?
Yes. Oh, no, actually. Give me the cream. Or another half and half the cream. It's behind you.
Looks really creamy already.
Not in my book.
Looks so good right now on the small.
So, again, that's why I said to do a little bit extra cream. Just in case you need it. And alternatively, if you don't want to do it, if you can't do it on the stovetop, you could put this mixture in the microwave just to get it hot and melted. If you know, put it in a ceramic bowl, add it in, and that's it. Now, guys, this is an approximate. This is 5 potatoes. So kind of imagine how much each person is going to eat. If you want to say 2 a piece, then, you know, you can make it accordingly, so on and so forth. It's all good.
Can you
Can
overcook
I
the
get a
potato?
tasting spoon, my love?
Yes, yes.
Donnie,
What do you guys think?
can you overcook the potatoes?
Yeah, you can. No, don't be afraid if you overcook the potatoes. Just, you know, make sure you don't demolish them. Well, they could be demolished. I mean, it's going to be mashed up anyway. So, there you go. White. Can I get a white bowl? Yeah. And then from here, just want to taste it. Make sure there's enough salt. I think there's enough. Can I get the parsley, please?
We don't?
He's in Trader Joe's, yeah. Or Sprouts.
Is it parsley in the big or small?
The big.
I thought I was cooking on the back of an iPad.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
didn't put this on the recipe, but it's strictly garnish. Add a little bit of parsley to it.
No, I don't have that.
And there you go.
Yay.
Mashed potatoes.
June, you don't have that.
Okay, now Vanessa, open
All
your
right.
door.
Ah.
Doorstep.
Vanessa.
On your doorstep is this exact bowl of mashed potatoes.
That's gonna feed Vanessa for the week.
Almost done with mine.
Now, guys,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
rocks.
guys, this is an ingredient now. You could make a lot of things with this. You could ball it up. You could ball it up. You could,
Potato balls?
yeah, you could bread them and
Ooh,
then
I knew it.
fry them and make potato balls with them.
That's it.
Oh.
Don, I'll take a dozen, please.
I wanted to make potato balls.
I'll take a dozen,
That's what
please.
you guys asked for. You guys asked me to make mashed potatoes. That's what I did.
Taste me shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie. Exactly.
What do you do? Like, do you dip it in
Say hi, babe.
egg
What's
white?
that?
He was gonna do an exploding potato ball. So he was gonna stuff them with ground beef, and I
That
think
too. Put anything
scallions,
you want in it. I
and then
mean,
deep fry them.
That's
there
how.
it is. That sounds yummy.
How do you get it to hold its form, Don, when you ball it up?
You're probably gonna make it a little less creamy and make it a little bit more dense and not as creamy as these ones. So,
Should you like freeze it or put it in the
Good
in
job,
the
Rock.
doing that or
all right, there it is, Rox. You got it. Now, something I probably should have told you guys. You could have made this today and then reheated it tomorrow. That's possible, but if you're up for making things fresh, this really shouldn't take you that long. This should be
Yeah,
like
that was crazy.
this should be as easy as making rice for you guys. I mean, it
You have an instant pot.
all you did was mash. All I did, like,
Ooh,
all I
Instant
did
Pot,
was
yeah.
mash potatoes. I seasoned it, and then I added cream and butter.
And you did
What
make
was your settings for the
Hours,
Instant
Don.
Pot?
What was that?
Sorry.
What about the Instant Pot?
Oh, I didn't see if the settings were on here for an Instant Pot.
They are, but there's I just put the general steam and then the pressure.
Cool.
And usually that one's for 10 minutes if you feel
Oh.
it. If the potatoes were bigger than what I showed you, then maybe go, up it to 15 or 20. But then you guys are gonna check it again. And the whole point is that you're able to. It's called fork tender in the industry. If you could poke a fork through it easily, then you should be good from there.
Sweet. Yay.
Get on that dish right there. That's a pound and a half of potatoes.
This is about a pound and a half potatoes. Yes.
So that's like one serving.
Depending, this could be one serving for some people. Technically, this is supposed to be a serving of four for 4 people.
That's, okay, technically four. Okay.
On a plate with like a big steak or a big pork chop and vegetables. I mean, that's what they give. I mean, this is actually where restaurants make their money, by selling this stuff for like $10 and knowing that it was only like 20 cents worth of ingredients.
Dang.
Especially now, if you guys got a bag of russets, you should have been able to score a bag of russets between $2 or $3 right now for a bag.
Yeah, but I would have had to wrestle it away from the old lady.
Exactly. You would have. You would have.
Yay, thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, Donnie.
Any other questions?
Let's talk about this pumpkin flan.
Pumpkin flan.
Stay tuned for next week.
Yeah.
And you can too.
Okay.
Donnie, do you have a gravy recipe you can send?
I do.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Lynn?
I don't know how to do
Yeah.
that one.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want a demo right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Want me to
I
demo
want to
gravy?
stay on. Yeah, I think we might have to. The girls are.
Hey, Clarissa says yes.
Okay.
It's being recorded, so you can get it later.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, recording. It's
extremely
recording.
fast. Wait, can you watch that for me, please?
Quick version.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up eating all of this before Roger even gets home.
We're gonna put roasted garlic on ours tomorrow.
Yeah, you can roast garlic. It's
Yeah, love
whatever you
love
have.
garlic.
I'm gonna put a mouse in mine. A computer mouse.
Come on, I don't have a producer that's doing all this for me. I gotta do it myself.
Issa, come on, you're slacking.
She can't. Well, she can. She'd have to be like on the other side, doing whatever. That's fine.
You would need an earpiece so she could talk to you about.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's supposed to be such a meat.
Now, guys, this exact recipe, you could do sweet potatoes as well. Same way. Now you could, if you want to get a little creative, you could put once you make the sweet potatoes, the sweet potato mash, you could put it in here and put a little bit of marshmallows on top and then put it in the oven and yet let it melt. Bam, you have a gamelo.
Dude, we just got hell of those cups from Alan's mom. She has like 20 of these.
They're the best.
Done. I have many different sizes of these.
Cool.
I use those for dipping ketchup.
Give me some water from the.
A lot of ketchup.
I know a guy who uses 1 packet of ketchup per fry.
That Vince?
Is his name Vince?
Vince.
No, it's not Vince.
Yeah, Phil. And then can you reach the chicken? Can you reach the chicken base that I have on the top shelf? Okay, guys, we're gonna start with a cup of water. Granted, this is only gonna be enough for this one. It'll only be enough for this, but start with a cup of water. Let it come to a boil.
Got the gravy?
Yeah.
Then a mixing spoon. If you can.
This?
Yeah. Guys, this is a product I usually keep. This is a product I usually keep inside of my refrigerator. Costco makes one called Better Than Bouillon.
Wait, what is that?
It's chicken base.
Oh, chicken flavor.
Yeah, so Costco makes a real good one. It's called Better Than Bouillon. It's only $5, and it lasts. You know, it makes a lot.
What's the difference between bouillon base and bouillon stock, like chicken stock?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Some is more salty than the other, but you know, that's going from there.
I think that bouillon is more like a paste, and then chicken stock's more like the.
Yeah, when you're talking about bouillon, it's usually a cube, and usually they put it in water to make it to dilute it. So we're gonna add
Thanks, Rox.
a half tablespoon of that.
I got you, Don.
Dude, Rox,
Advertising your products.
Hey, look at that.
you had information for that? How did you know?
Here's your consistency. I just used this earlier today.
Oh, nice. There, you got it.
You have two
So,
different ones, right, Rox? I saw two different ones.
Actually, we have 3. We have chicken
three.
base, beef base, and vegetable base.
Oh, got it.
They also last a really long time, so they're just nice to have in the fridge versus having stock.
they are. Come on, guys. I gotta grab one more ingredient. So, do a cornstarch.
Who is that next to you,
A little bit of water.
It's my dad. We look the same. I know we do.
No, you do look the same.
Take a shot later?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you do that to me?
After this one, Jace, take a shot. Let's take a shot.
God, don't do this.
We're not doing it to you. We're doing
So guys,
it to your dad.
Guys, all you want to do here is you just want this stock to, you know, taste like soup. Like, make sure there's enough salt in it, and then it'll be good from there. If your stock tastes good, everything else will taste good. Yeah, that's good.
You know, sabaw.
I'm gonna add some herbs. I'm gonna add I like using thyme, but I'm not gonna get it right now. I'm gonna use just parsley. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of parsley in there.
Oh. Looks like she just woke up.
No, I don't have no.
Hi, Auntie Vanessa.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Ricky has a baby with him. Where'd that come from?
Demon touched it.
Guys, I'm gonna take a little bit of cornstarch.
Quarantine's been so long. Easy.
Cornstarch.
Cassell, are you there?
Maybe about a tablespoon of cornstarch. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Hi, Jean. Hi, Jean.
I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it, and I'm gonna basically make a paste with it. Which is, yeah, I got it. Now remember, this water needs to be cold. And then you should be able to form like a paste. From there, the water needs to be hot. Pour it in, and then the sauce will thicken. Add a little bit at a time, because then you're gonna have to use regular water to thin it out. You guys seeing that there?
What? We don't have a silver
We
one.
do have a silver one.
Where is it?
Some people like theirs very thick. Some people like theirs thin. I like the little medium point. I get some more cream.
If you want it thicker, you would put more cornstarch, yes?
More cornstarch slurry. Combination of the cornstarch and the water. From this point off, you want to take it off the heat and then finish it off with a little bit of cream.
Oh,
Doesn't matter if you use heavy whipping cream or half and half.
Nope.
What's the difference between those?
Which one?
Heavy cream and half and half.
It's about 30%, 30 to 40% milk fat on the whipping cream, and then a little bit less on the half and half. It's more like the whipping cream and whole milk is basically what the ingredient of half and half is.
Can I substitute with no dairy? Because you lose the fat. So how would I?
You can. I just like to finish it off because it makes more of a nice consistent gravy there. And then there it is.
Oh, I can't see that.
Hold on.
And there's your gravy. Oh, volcano.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Don. Oh yeah, there you go, Don. Get it all over there. Get it all over their body. Woo!
Good. Wow.
There's my mesh.
Is that gonna be at my door when I open the door?
See?
You asked too much, Vanessa. A masher, potatoes.
Should have just made it at Vanessa's. Jesus.
It's okay. When Vince and Jace help her move the next time, they can just take the masher. Also have the tag on.
Hey, when you show up down in San Diego, Don, I promise I will be here.
Just don't take a nap, Rod.
Hey, I was home. I just was asleep.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though if you were not.
You'll be there. I was also here.
Did you add anything else in that?
Oh.
Nope.
Cool.
You could technically use, like, it doesn't have to be like a chicken stock or chicken bouillon, right?
No. You can use veggie stock, any kind of stock you want. This is how you make the basic stuff. What people do was they'll add, instead of adding the cream, they'll add the drippings from the turkey inside of it. And
I was
then,
gonna say, what if I want to use bacon fat?
yes!
Yeah, bacon fat.
Ooh, that sounds hecka good.
Hey, Rox, try it with Spam fat.
If you use the bacon fat, you basically just made a version of country gravy.
Oh, that sounds
Add little
good.
bits of sausage to it, you're done.
So when you use the bacon fat, do you just add the like cornstarch and water to it?
You can do that, but you're doing you're going to be doing something a little bit more advanced. What you're going to start with is making a roux. You're going to put the fat inside of the pan, and an equal amount of flour. You're going to have to guess. So if it's a teaspoon of bacon fat you're using, you're going to use a teaspoon of flour. Then you're going to cook it in there till it starts getting fragrant, like a cookie. Once you could smell it, like something's being baked, it's ready. And then add the stock, add everything else, and then do that the exact same way.
Dang, that sounds good.
Gravy is really easy to make.
Doesn't matter what kind of flour you use.
All-purpose is what I'll generally use, but I've, on a whim, have used bread or whatever I have. I'm consistently using tipo rice or tipo flour right now. I got it from work and they gave me a 50-pound bag, and God, I don't eat pizza every day, for crying out loud. So.
50-pound bag of flour, so you're going to be baking us a lot of things.
Does that mean you're going to be dropping pizza off at my place?
Hey, you guys should go over to Mark's friend's Craig house. He makes pizza every day. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Anyone watch the Kevin Hart?
Does
Bop,
he have a
bop.
pizza oven?
That's interesting.
So we should message Craig and be like, so how come you haven't invited us for pizza?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. He has a slow cooker. Roy got one too, and Craig makes pizza every day.
He makes a pizza in a slow cooker?
Or no, I'm like a roaster, like a whatever that is outside, the smoker or whatever, the Kamado Joe thing.
Ooh.
Oh, the cook. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Roy and Craig both got them, and Craig makes pizza every day.
I imagine Don has a pizza oven
Dang.
in his cupboard.
At the wood pizza oven.
It's at
Oh, I
Artie's.
can't wait.
Point.
I'll make bacon.
I knew you had one.
But no, I have the smoker out here in the patio. That's what I made all the brisket with for Christmas.
For us tomorrow.
No one asked. I can't get it now. There's no way I'm going to be able to get brisket tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah.
Any other questions, guys? Anything else you want to learn how to make?
Thank you.
Thank you.
The easiest
Thanks, Donnie.
recipe
Pumpkin pie.
is thick.
Can you walk us through roasting garlic cloves to spread on bread?
Talk about that.
A lot of people do the roast, but I gotta tell you, do you know
Stick
what
it
we
in
do
the
at
oven
the
and sell it for
restaurant?
like 1,000%.
Not even that sometimes because we get lazy. So we do it on the stovetop. All we do is put oil in it and then put the garlic and then we just let that cook for about maybe an hour or so out of the oil. And then we tell people, do you like our oven roasted garlic? And so like, you didn't put that in the oven. You practically slow deep fried it. But yeah, that's just, that's
So you just put it in oil for an hour, like low heat?
Cover it in oil and at low heat. Just make sure it doesn't burn. Once it's burning, then you've burned it. But
So does it come out with the brown singe on it?
it should. That's basically what you're cooking off. Is you're cooking off the water inside of it, and you're burning the sugar, and that's what turns it brown.
And then that's good enough to just spread it over my dinner
It is.
roll.
That's basically what they serve you at what's that place we like going to? The Stinking Rose.
Yes.
That's all that is.
That's one of the Stinking Rose, the one in San Jose?
San Francisco, north.
Okay, yeah, there was a Stinking Rose in San Jose when I went to college, but I don't know if it's there anymore.
I don't know anymore. I don't think so.
Man, that saved me a lot of time because I'm using my oven to pan sear some steaks tomorrow for Thanksgiving down here, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with the garlic.
Yeah. And of course, add a little bit of salt at the end. You don't want to add too much at the beginning because if it gets too salty, you've screwed it up, and now you can't really eat it that way. But
Any specific type of oil, like canola oil?
Canola oil is the cheap one. If you want to splurge, you can go ahead and use olive oil, but that's going to be really expensive.
Yeah, that is a lot. Well, I mean, just a couple cloves for just us three here.
Then yeah, you're talking something very, very little. So
okay, I like it, man. Keep talking. Everything you say is good.
Did I hear someone for a shot?
Wait, Donnie, there's a question in chat.
Ed's always asking for a shot.
You want me to call him? Hey, Dad, you want to do one right now?
Pop up with a shot.
There's a question in the chat.
What?
Somebody read the question in the chat.
Okay, answer the question first. I'll be right back.
Stand by, guys.
It's so loud here. I don't want to take us off mute. It's really loud.
Oh, but I want to hear those cuties.
I'm right here.
After the water, before better than bouillon, what was the ingredient that was added?
Nobody got that one.
What?
Parsley? What was the second ingredient after the water?
I think it was an oil, Donnie. Was it olive oil?
I didn't put any oil in it.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, just kidding. What was
Yeah,
it?
you don't need
Okay.
oil in it, so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can add the olive oil. You could finish if you want the olive oil taste. Do it at the end, so it's there at the end for you.
Okay.
You don't want to really cook with olive oil. You want to taste the olive oil. So
I think you're talking about earlier when Rox said bacon fat with the cornstarch.
yeah, she was wondering if she wanted to use bacon fat in it. Yeah, you could totally
flour.
Yeah, that's when making a roux, and that's what I was explaining. So instead of cornstarch, you could do a roux, which is a combination of any fat you want and any or all-purpose flour, even amounts, and then you just cook it on a stovetop until it gets nice and pasty, and that's going to be the new thickening agent versus cornstarch. Cornstarch is kind of like the quick, easy fix.
So for your original gravy, was it water, cornstarch, and the better than bouillon?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was corn. I think it was cornstarch then for you guys, Bill.
Yeah, cornstarch is the one I used as a thickening agent. You could also use arrowroot, but I don't know. That stuff is a little hard to get. Not all places have it available.
Net.
Thank you, Chef.
Yay.
He's on his way. He's just finishing the pork.
Be having another lesson there with your dad, Irv?
Yeah.
I'm doing some barbecue.
Oh yeah, we're grilling tomorrow, so that's why.
Good.
And you're preparing the pork now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Overnight.
Overnight marinade. Okay.
I don't know what my dad does. I haven't listened to him yet.
Okay. Happy holidays, guys. Even though we can't see.
It's almost there.
Okay. Thanks, Danny.
Happy holiday, guys.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Thanks. Happy holidays.
Where's my face?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll be here all day tomorrow. FaceTime and call.
Thank
and
you for the show. Thank you, Don.
Thanks, Donnie.
No problem. Text me if you guys have issues.
Yeah, see at 3080.
No, I will.
Text you with my 2-hour time.
Except for Lynn. I'll take Phil's call.
Probably not.
I'm just gonna spend.
She might grab my phone.
This I can do, but I have failed the roux. I cannot make a roux.
Yeah, the last time I tried to use baking
So okay, next time we'll do a roux lesson. Unless you want to do it now.
Yay!
Yes.
Gotta go.
Hey,
Sorry,
Rox,
gotta go.
what do you use your air fryer for?
What do I use my air fryer for?
Or anybody? What do you guys use what do you like to make on your air fryers?
Everything. Like everything.
Chicken patties?
Anything?
Yesterday, Roger cooked a lechon roll in the oven, and then he finished it off in the air fryer.
Oh.
Saw that on Instagram. It looked delicious.
Yeah, it's real
we
good.
used the
Air fryer the
for
whole-
a lot of
Why
things
didn't you do the air fryer the whole way?
It was too big for the air fryer.
I see.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, he did. He was trying a different version, like a different recipe, because before he tried like pieces of lechon in the air fryer. So I think he was just trying a different method. And also it was a lot of pork belly.
We've used the air fryer to re-crisp things. Like if we got fries or like tempura from somewhere, and then the next day just throw it back in the air fryer and it makes it crispy again.
Man,
Yeah,
that's a
if you use
game
the air
changer.
I've done that for nuggets and stuff.
Game changer.
Mom's done what's it called? Pork. A lot of pork in there.
Oh, but
Walnut
our
prawns.
air fryer is a hand-me-down, so the timer doesn't work.
Oh.
So you kind of have to watch it.
Timer schmimer.
Yeah, it still works.
Use your nose, I guess.
You smell
So-
burning. You gone too far.
So I mean, like,
No, when you
Or you know,
for
another
people
clock.
starting off, should you get a big one? Should you get a small one? What do you think?
I fell.
I feel.
Bye.
Bye.
Philly,
Yeah.
Phil. Do you have a keyboard stand?
I do.
Okay. All right, so if I bring you the 88 key, that'll
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it should be good.
I'll
I
try
should
to
have-
bring it this
I
weekend.
should have my keyboard stand. I haven't used it in 9 months, but
Because I got the portable power source ready. I replaced the battery, so you're going to be able to go anywhere you want and
oh, okay.
play on that.
So Donnie, we don't need outlets.
We could use the outlets, but this is, let's call this backup one.
Okay.
But,
Good, man.
but yeah, I'll get that all in for you.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Bye.
No worries. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh,
Happy
you have a
Thanksgiving.
shirt, I think, Rod.
Thanksgiving.
What?
The cooking shirt.
Yeah, I want to get one of those.
Yeah, it's a chef coat. This is what I wore when
Yeah.
Donnie, when we did the food service for Vince and Crystal's wedding.
Yes.
Cool.
No, I want to get one of
I
those.
was like,
I'll
if I-
walk around the house with
Yeah.
them. I'll wear it all day long.
I was like, if I'm kitchen staff, then I need to be presentable.
Yes.
You were the best sous chef.
Also, that's what it took to be able to boss me around per day.
I didn't even boss her around. That was a problem.
Chef,
I like it.
Chef Don, I know that the Froylan's left, but will you still make a roux?
Tell me what a roux is. What's a roux?
A roux is a combination of fat and flour. I need this one.
Why would
Like
I?
another thickening agent.
It's a thickening agent. So when you want to thicken,
Do you want to keep this or check it?
chuck it. If you want to thicken your gravy, then classically you use a roux. Like, you know, if a French person saw you do what I did with the cornstarch, I'd lose a Michelin star for doing that.
You'd lose your chef license.
Really, this is just a quick way. It works. All you want is something thick and hot to put over the mashed potatoes and to keep it moist, and that's what that is.
Or when you make mac and cheese.
Yeah. So
Herb, why are you laughing at that, Herb? When Donna's
Bring it up.
thick and hot.
Dude, I moved to Vegas. What do you think's on my mind all the time? Sauces.
I just want you to make the roux because I need something to eat for dinner. So I'm about to cook some bacon. And I'm like, might as well.
Yeah.
Just bacon. Bacon's good.
I mean, the mashed potatoes are ready.
Hey, Don. What's
Okay,
the
Rox,
difference?
deliver it to 102 Arezzo Street,
No,
Wood.
no, the DoorDash person's about to get lost again.
There's still time for you to leave the food out.
And Deanna's gonna be like, "Who are you? I didn't order that."
Flour. It's
The
right
same
there.
level of intensity when she
Yeah,
texted
muffin pan.
me.
Yeah. And then the canola oil.
All right, are we taking this?
And then if you could pull it off.
Rox, did you eat your mashed potatoes?
I mean, I was eating some of it, but there's still a bunch left.
Where's the egg?
Did you make gravy too, or not?
No,
Yeah, you want another one?
I have no shot.
But John has
He
to.
said, hold on.
Oh.
Because I need something to eat tonight, so I was gonna cook bacon and then also eat the mashed potatoes.
Oh.
Okay. What? Yeah, that's good.
Sense.
Okay. Did everyone see the second screen?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what do you make?
Yes.
So I got these two ramekins, equal size. So oil
Okay.
or any fat you want. You can use butter. You can use sesame oil. It doesn't matter. Or you can use lard. You can use bacon fat. And then same amount of flour.
So 1-to-1 ratio.
1-to-1 ratio. Gonna cook, so Issa's gonna be my indicator for when it's ready. She's gonna smell something like cookies are baking, and then it's ready. I smell the potatoes already. She's smelling the potatoes. So.
What temperature or what heat are you on? Are you on like?
I'm on low heat right now, so you know. High heat is going to be for the people, advanced people. So, but you know, the guys who know how to pull it off, who know how to pull it off of the heat. So, again, this thickening agent is ready as soon as you can start smelling something like cookies are being baked. That's when it's ready. Because
Hi, baby.
it has to cook.
Hi, Aliki.
Look, Casey.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Jen. You're on mute, so you can't really say hi back to
Hi.
Good.
Oh, so cute.
Hello,
Look at this baby.
baby.
Sorry, Donnie.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, Clea's here.
Oh my gosh.
So Issa just said that she started smelling sugar cookies.
Oh, sugar.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
can
take
you
it
get
off
some-
the heat. This roux is ready. It's blonde. It is ready to go.
But we don't have. I prefer redheads.
Dirty blonde.
Well, if you cook it longer, usually that's why they make gumbo. And it usually becomes what they call red roux.
Look, she's smiling.
You don't want to get it too hard. This is at its strong thickening agent. This is the it's strong thickening power right here. And so you're adding this to a stock and it's thickening it, and there's your gravy.
Damn, that was fast.
Makes sense?
Why does it seem like everything is coming out very fast and perfect, and it takes us like 18 times?
I'm gonna do potatoes and gravy tomorrow. It's gonna take me 6 hours.
Yeah, like
Wait, what was in that gravy again? Was it oil?
No oil. So from right here, I would add, like, I could continue this. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec here. So from here, I can add, get me the stock, or the thing again.
Hold on.
Yeah. So from here, I'm heating it back up. As soon as it gets hot and bubbly, like it starts bubbling, I'll add the water, a cup of water.
Whoa.
which the voice is Ali?
Nicholas. No, Nicholas. K-L-E.
I'm just gonna eye this, but I'm adding the chicken, the chicken base. Could be beef, doesn't matter, or turkey drippings. You could add to this.
Turkey droppings.
Drippings. Yes.
Oh, drippings. Toppings.
You gotta go to the Walnut Creek Park. Get some while it's fresh.
And then the salt is in the base, so that's what created that. And see how it's getting nice and thick, guys?
Yeah, it's got a lot of girth.
Machu.
Now, if you think that you've added too much roux and it's too thick, add more water. It'll thin it down a little bit. Add a little bit of parsley, or thyme, or thyme, and then boom, you have a gravy.
Looks good.
Any questions, guys?
What's the difference between a roux and a bechamel?
A roux and a bechamel. Basically, you're making a roux and adding milk to it. So, I added stock to it, so that's more of a velouté is what it's called. But technically, it's gravy. If you want to get to the bottom line, it's gravy. So instead of stock, you'd add milk to that roux and then get it nice and thick. And so it's a nice creamy consistency. And then that's the base for mac and cheese. You put any cheese that you want, and then you go from there. Seeing that, guys?
Oh wow, that's really thick.
Oh yeah,
Fantastic.
done. Looking thick.
Me or the sauce?
Both.
Can we do more like cooking basic classes?
Of course.
Yeah, I agree.
Yay,
Guys, go on
Ross needed
consensus.
some.
If you guys go on consensus and find out what everyone wants to learn, yes, I would love to show.
I just want to learn everything.
Now I want mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese is good.
So you do the roux, and then you're gonna add a cup the roux that I made, and then you're gonna add cream to it or milk. It doesn't matter because the roux is gonna thicken that up. You just remember, the cream is more forgiving than the milk. The milk could burn easily, where the cream is like, you're not gonna burn me that easy.
Are you still on like a low temperature, or did you turn it up?
All that was low.
Okay.
All that was the low temperature on this little induction burner.
Rox, just bring a Tupperware to Don's house because he has extra gravy now.
Not a bad, not a bad,
Rox.
not a
Well
bad deal for
played.
$5.
I think that's going to Vanessa for her full serving of mashed potatoes and gravy for Thanksgiving.
She's getting the potatoes, but she's not getting the mashed version. I can tell you that right now.
I ate 3 kinds of potatoes for Thanksgiving Saturday.
Very good.
Kind.
That's an improvement from your
Roasted mashed potatoes and twice baked potatoes.
Oh, twice baked?
Those twice baked potatoes though are so good.
Was that your mom? Yeah, her
I
twice.
can't really tell.
I think she's saying yes, but she's also.
Camera is
We'll
not
take that as a
saying
yes, Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we don't want to make Vanessa give her mom props on something. God, that'd be horrible.
She can never give her any compliments, man.
Oh, please.
She
She's
never.
too busy watching K-dramas. You
She
guys.
never makes what Vanessa wants that she doesn't know she wants, guys.
It was another feast for RJ and Dea on Saturday.
RJ's living it up.
He is, dude.
That's why you're the best auntie ever, Vanessa. All right, Don, let's take a shot.
Oh yeah, we poured ours.
I poured it and missed the first one.
Oh, hey, Dad, you ready? Okay, he's on his way.
Wait, that's more mine. Hold on.
Dea, where's your shot?
Hold up, I'm gonna get mine too.
Ooh, everybody drinking. Okay.
I
have more.
I had some shots earlier. I felt
She kissed him
like this, and then she's like,
She kissed him with her mouth.
Jay, is your mom there?
My mom? I'm at my apartment with RJ, but I was supposed to work today and I got the